Okay, in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to basically maximize your hatching efficiency in BGSI, get the most luck, hatching as fast as possible, and always have boosts on. And yeah, so let's get right into the video. Okay, for tip number one that I want to recommend is that actually when you hatch eggs, this can be any egg, but for me, I'm going to use the game egg. It's actually much faster to hatch by spamming E or R than just leaving an auto roll. So I'm gonna put a side by side right now of me right now hatching with auto roll by just pressing R, and my other account will be using a macro spamming E. I'll edit it in afterwards, hopefully, if I don't forget. And yeah, hopefully you guys can see how much faster it is. So I'm gonna show you guys how to quickly set this up. And basically you just want to use this program right here, Tiny Task. I'll put the download link in the description. It's free, it's safe, it's not bannable, lots of people use it. And what you want to do is you want to go over here to your recording hotkey. For me it's F8. So for me, I'm just gonna go to the egg, press F8 to start recording. I'm gonna spam E, so that just basically hatching eggs. And what Tiny Task is gonna do, it's gonna just repeat it over and over. So it should just loop the whole night, and effectively I'll just be hatching eggs quicker without really doing anything much. So I think I've done it for a decent amount of time. I'm gonna press F8, stop recording, and go over here. What's my playback hotkey? Control Shift Alt P. Oh yeah, you want to make sure that you have continuous playback enabled. Otherwise, it'll just stop after one loop, and you don't want that because that'll ruin your AFK. Go over here, Control Shift Alt P. As you can see, now I'm hatching much faster, and this should hopefully increase my chances of getting something good, like a jackpot. Please give me a jackpot. I've hatched so many of this egg and I haven't got one yet. Okay, yeah, so that's it for tip number one, and we're gonna move on to tip number two. Okay, so tip number two is to basically play this board game, dice game, whatever, while you hatch eggs. What this is gonna do for you is that first of all, you'll farm lots of evolved potions as you go across the board. You'll contribute to the server luck and game egg, although it doesn't really matter if you have a bunch of bots in your server. Most importantly, it's these right here. The instant infinity elixirs you get will double your luck, your hatch speed, shiny chances, and everything while you hatch, so it's gonna be really good for your AFK. Okay, so let's get right into it. How do you do this? Well, it's pretty simple. You just go over here to this dog with the top hat, I don't know what this is, and you go over here, stand on it, and you basically just talk to him, but you don't click anything once this menu opens. You just go to the egg you want to open. For me it's the game egg, and like in tip number one, open Tiny Task, and Control Shift Alt P. I already have it recorded, and as you can see, now hatching eggs quickly. And now I'll press continue. I'll be on the board. I don't have many dices because I was doing this earlier today. And just, you want to go ahead and start auto rolling. Oh, misclick. And as you can see, now I'm playing the dice game while I hatch. So this, it's really good. It's going to farm me some evolved potions, infinity elixirs, give me the buffs while I AFK. Yeah, it's great. But, let's just finish this roll real quick. Okay, one thing to note is that the server version down here in the bottom right, for me I'm version 9821, which is actually what you want, because I believe on version 9807 or whatever the first version when the update came out was, there was a bug with dice auto rolling that basically made it break, and you don't want that because obviously stop your AFK. One thing to note is that you do need level 6 on the minigames mastery for this, although you probably can achieve that pretty quickly. And yeah, this I would honestly think is one of the best tips that I could give you. And yeah, now we move on to tip number three. Okay, tip number three doesn't have as much to do with hatching, it's more of a general tip, but basically what it is that when you get high roller pets, obviously you want a full team of high rollers, but when you get those pets, you would want to use shiny pets. Now, I understand not everyone can get tier 3 legendaries, but right now they are pretty cheap, especially shiny viruses, I think it is, yeah. But I already have a team of shiny jewel coins, so I'll be using them. And basically why they're better is that, as you can see, when you enchant them, they have 2 enchants, but it costs 20,000 gems, and you reroll both of them. And so it basically just gives you double the odds of getting the high roller enchant, which is really good because obviously it costs a lot of gems. And even as someone with a team of full shiny game masters and double gems game pass. I still don't have max gems all the time, and it is quite expensive to refresh my high roller pets because I do AFK eggs a lot. So every 2-3 days I'm probably getting a full team of high roller pets, so it gets really expensive, and as you can see I just got one. So yeah, this does make a big difference in the long run, especially if you don't have double gems. So this is, yeah, just one you want to take note of. Not the most important thing in the world. If you can't do this, that's fine, but if you can, you definitely want to take advantage of this. Okay, that's it for tip 3. Let's move on to tips 4 and 5. Okay, I decided I'm gonna group together tips 4 and 5 because they're pretty similar, kind of rely on the bots. So when you are AFK hatching, you want to make sure that, to be honest, you're in a server with 2 things you're looking for: a long-lasting game egg so you can AFK, and a good amount of this plus 200% luck boost. How do you find these? Well, that's in bot servers. I mean, no one likes to see bots in BGS, but you gotta just accept for this update, the best way to get luck. So, how you find these servers? Well, you just go over here on Roblox, make sure your tab is refreshed, and you want to exclude full servers and just join one of these bot servers. And when you do join the servers, so not all of them do, but some bots will send you a friend request automatically. When you do, you're going to want to accept it, and then you're going to want to rejoin the server so that you get the friend boost luck. It's just a small thing, but it does go a long way, especially if you're going to be AFKing overnight or on multiple accounts. Get that little bit of extra luck boost. Maybe that's what pushes you to get Game Master or Secret. You never know, you never know. And yeah, I think that's it for the tips and tricks video today. Hopefully you guys found this useful, and good luck hatching. See you in the next video. Goodbye.